Tapa. Oh, the river. Being purified. Supercharged. Oh, how are y'all doing tonight? Yep. I want to thank the Peace Dealer for doing what he just did. Yeah, you can kind of see the glare on my glasses. Yes. As soon as he said, as soon as the Peace Dealer said he was, we were gonna do this clap back, and I immediately got out of my house, ran over here to the river because the wish that I wished for was for this river to become purified once again. And the ancestors that were here before us are happy. I was dancing, crying, yelling, victory! Winning! You know, and even with the clapback, for whatever was coming at me the last 2, 3, 5, 10, my whole life was not with malicious intent. Not at all. Yeah, give it to the universe. You let Saturn and Pluto take over. It's done. It's done with a pure heart and pure motives from you. It's supercharged by this channel of water. Huh. I can't even sit still right now. I don't know if my legs are shaking. Like, you could probably, I don't know. Hey, let me flip this around here. Like, you can see the lights of the bridge over there. The fish were jumping while we were doing that. It's glorious. And I know old Chief Shukalemi up there is happy. Happy, 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 happy. Amen. That's right. We don't need to do anything except for release and let go. Let it all go. Let it all flow like this river. Be joy. Show joy. Be happy with who you are, who you were created to be. Know that you on the inside carry so much light and love, and you release it. That's all our ancestors wanted. They've been waiting for this, that cloud of witnesses, for this time. For this time. And so it is. And so it will be. Like I said, most of my problems came from over that way and back that way. That's the northern branch. There's the eastern branch. It flows up through. There's the other bridge that goes over to um, the other side, over into Snyder County. I'm at the edge of my county. This river, woo. You guys see that blue? There's all kinds of supernatural things going on, right? I see green. Like I said, I had to come over here to the river when I knew that we were doing this. And not to mention with connecting energy with the whole vibe tribe, and my part as far as knowing that I have such a channel of energy, I had to come over here um, and connect that with you guys as well, because there's so much energy that comes off this river, and my house is only like 50 yards from here. I am out in nature, and like I said last night, it was interesting because I'm starting to connect the dots with some of the negative stuff that was happening over the last few years, that pretty much had, you know, oh, what's coming down the river? Maybe someone called the authorities on me for being over here yelling and stuff. We shall see. What is that coming toward us? See that light? Probably thinking I'm a nut job. Is that the river authority? Well, I ain't doing anything wrong except for making things right. That is so weird. What is that? Oh, did you guys see that on the river? That is the most oddest thing I've. Did you guys see those lights? It's green, and I mean, yeah, it looks like a boat, but whoa. That is so odd. Hi, Queen of Swords. Yeah, that was very odd. Like I said, I come over here to the river quite often now, and this is my spot. This is my sacred, besides my bedroom, this is my other sacred space. You know, connecting with the native land and what was done here, you know, it's interesting. I'm also connecting with people within my community that are of like mind. I went to another full moon ceremony last night. Hey, how are you doing, Michael? I went to another full moon ceremony last night with a shaman and uh, the one gal, which shall remain nameless, because of the dark, malicious intent of another who I knew and thought was a friend. She also knew. And I realize now where that a lot of dark energy was coming from. Because when I cut her off, poof, done. I couldn't get into a relationship after that. It's like there was there was a block, and I've been talking about this. There has been a blockage, um, and I'm positive. I'm 100% positive it had something to do with that person, which it doesn't matter at this point. However, people a lot of times do things, especially the dark stuff, out of fear, from a place of fear, not faith. Spirit does not want us to fear anything. Nothing. Don't fear who you are. Don't fear your power. Step into it with a backup of knowing that Saturn will support you. As long as you do it from a space of integrity, you have no reason to fear. None. It's all about your motive and intent. Yes, people should be happy. However, there always is an element of people get jealous. People get angry because they're not where you're at. This has happened to me my whole life. As probably many of you. We don't need those type of people ever in our lives. It's okay to cut people off. It's okay. Oh yeah. It's okay to be and shine bright. Spirit put that light in you not to for you not to be able to shine. You have that light that was gifted to you from the universe. So shine bright. No matter whatever way it looks. The fish are jumping. They are happy. Last week was a huge purging week for this girl, and probably many of you. I'm a Cap Moon. An Aries sun with a Cap Moon. And a Libra rising, which caused a whole heck of a lot of confusion. Why did the fish die? You mean in this river? Yes. It was polluted. It is now getting cleared. That was my wish. That was my intent. To make peace with the natives that were on this land. To purify the ground and the blood that was shed. That it was not done in vain. To make peace with the overseer and overseers. To let them know they are not forgotten. And I will not rest until my time is up. I will continue to fight the good fight. I am a warrior high priestess. Part of the reason why this town has so much that was my clapback, partially, was the unjust. Not just done to me, but what was done to the natives on this land and the local government. And the fact that when William Penn founded this place, he did not keep up his end of the bargain. And the overseer, the Oneida chief, oh, my whole body's tingling. Oh, I make peace with him and the natives on this land. I respect them for what they've done, for how they were here and they loved the ground. This river was pure before. They'd drink, they would bathe. Oh my gosh. I just heard a weird, like, almost like, sound like a foghorn. Do we have a Loch Ness monster in this river? Oh, the stars are shining bright tonight. I see a star up there. I've been asking for the strongholds that have been over this city and over this town to be pulled down. And one of the things that I knew that it was connected, I'm talking back in 2006, it was connected to this river. I'm going to try and head back over, but gotta be careful where I walk because I can't see anything. Okay. Yeah, you guys can kind of see the highway across the river way over there. This is a huge channel body of water. We have both of the channels connect right here in my hometown. This was huge Indian territory. And you guys can look up, Google it, Chief Shikellamy, Oneida Chief. That was the original founder of this town, not William Penn. He's still the spiritual overseer, and he's been pissed off for a very long time because of the way that the immigrants had treated this land and not keeping up to their end of the bargain. And like I said, back in 2006, I knew this building right here, this house, was built. I'm going to show you. In fact, I don't want to tell like, because it's a house now, but there's actually a placard. I wish I had a light. 1872. That place was built. It was a bank. It has placards on it. Now, as you see, I'm walking right around the corner. That bank was here. Now, this is how close I am to the river. Right here is my house. Yeah, even my downstairs has funky lights. See? Hi, kitties. Now, I can flip this around and we can chat. I look like hell, but it's all good. There's all my necklaces that are strung. I got my tree up. that I'm going to hang them on. I saged that tree today. So I needed to make sure that the tree was saged too. That was kind of like what I did today. And I was talking to the one gal who goes to the shaman ceremonies with the full moon ceremonies. I was on the phone with her for hours today. We were chatting and we were discussing, some of the corruption. And then when we do last night, I was able to connect dots with a mutual friend. Sorry, I look like hell, but I was able to connect the dots with a mutual friend, or about a mutual friend that wasn't really a friend, and found out a whole heck of a lot. All right, Heidi, I love you. You have a good night. Thanks for coming in. I got to mow my lawn too, but it's been raining like every day. I'm pretty sure I'm soon gonna have a freaking code be hanging down my door. You need to mow. Well, you can't mow when it rains. It's been raining here every day, clearing out, But I found out that a person was practicing some pretty dark magic. And I never realized way back when, before I cut her off 2 years ago, that she was into the dark stuff. I didn't know this. She was working in this woman's shop, stealing from her and writing spells. And I guess when she left that shop, the shaman who oversees the ritual, the full moon stuff, had to go in and clear that space. They had to move everything. That's how nasty her energy is. The messed up thing, or should I say the fucked up thing, is this chick has the same birthday, same year as me. She's 8 hours older than me. This girl also had lived in a house where my aunt and uncle lived. She lived there prior to that. That house was messed up. I never was able to connect the dots. I didn't know she was into the dark shit. Like, my discernment was so off way back then. And spirit cut these people out of my life. Just cut them off. Banished them from my life. And I didn't understand why. I do now. I completely understand now. And I don't know who said it, but someone had said that we were gonna it might have been a reader that I was watching, that we were going to find out something that was going to be shocking this week. I found out something that was shocking. That shocked me, and it kind of shook me too. The bonus of all of this is that person is so funny. That person would never come into my house. She was only ever in my house one time. And she would never come back. She never came back. And she's supposed to be one of my good friends. Bestest friends. Yeah. And I found out some other interconnection stuff as I was talking to my friend today. That had to do with certain things around this town, around my hometown. And this gal has such a heart for my community. And she's also an EMT, like firefighter, like volunteer. So is her boyfriend. We were talking about certain structures that caught on fire. We've had our prison, for Pete's sakes, caught on fire here in this town. We've had fire companies burned to the ground. A fire company actually burned down. We've had a lot of bars burned to the ground. Interesting. The fire company that I used to work at burnt to the ground. That screwed me over. That was a long time ago. And this person actually called me and said it's happening. I'm wondering if, I mean, I released that whole thing. But, I mean, there's such an interconnection that I'm getting connected with people in my community now. And I'm so grateful of like mind. Thank goodness the universe is connecting me with other people. Because once we become connected, once we become interconnected as a community, okay, congratulations. Once we become interconnected as a community and within our own communities with people, because I felt isolated and very alone for a long time. I'm positive that there was a blockage there. I'm pretty sure that this person cursed me when it came to finances, when it came to relationships, when it came to getting along with people. I'm positive. I know where it came from. I don't work with dark forces. I work with the angels. And I work with my guides. And I work with my ancestors of the highest intent, of love and Holy Spirit. That's who I work with. So, knowing that, and then being able to connect with all of you, and being able to connect with other YouTubers on YouTube, I'm blessed and grateful for everything that has happened in my life at this point. No weapon formed against me will ever prosper. As long as I'm staying in integrity and doing what I'm called to do with the highest intent of light and love. That dark shit tries to come at me. I've been saying this. I legit saw angelic beings with like catcher's mitts catching the ball or catching the curse and throwing it back at the person. I saw that a couple weeks ago. So it's like angels in the outfield. Protection. Any dark energy that was around me is no longer around me. Spirit cut it all off. Cut all those people off. And is now bringing in people of like mind who don't have malicious intent, but are doing good. And it's a beautiful thing. And I can't thank my community people and you guys enough. Oh my gosh, for your support and your love. I've been isolated for a very long time. I needed that though. I needed to find myself. I needed to find my power. Hello, how are you? I needed to be able to express my emotions, and you guys gave me the ability and a platform to do so. And I can't thank you guys all enough. I can't. Thank you so much. Yes, I was going to do readings today, but I ended up talking with one of my spiritual people within that was at the ritual last night. I was on the phone with her for hours because we were kind of going back and forth. You're so welcome. We were going back and forth and unraveling and untangling some of the webbing of all of the darkness that was over this community. And we're now getting connected. This girl has such a beautiful heart. One of these times I'm going to have her on to talk. She's gone through a lot. And we are both interconnected. She actually was one of my patrons all the time that would come in when I bartended at the fire hall that I worked at. She saw it all. And I pretty much told her, I said, I already know what's the stronghold over this community. I know what it is. It was revealed to me a long, long time ago. It's that being high and lofty and nasty, negative, dark, demonic, narcissistic energy. That's not of love. The intent is completely selfish motives. It's not for the highest good of everybody involved. It's for the highest good of thyself. Selfish. And I saw that all the time play out, and that wasn't who I was as a human being. I was never like that. And because I got taken advantage of so much that it broke me. But I needed to be broken. And I needed to release a lot of anger and resentment, because me holding that in wasn't hurting them, it was hurting myself. So holding in anger and resentment, it does not help you. It's like wishing cancer on somebody. And you're sitting there with you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. It's like poison to yourself. So that's where I'm at with all of this. Like I said, one of the things I had said as we were closing up the ceremony with the peace dealer, I thank the universe, I thank the angels, I thank Saturn, Pluto, Venus, and Mercury for the moon and the sun for sponsoring that clapback. It is done. Finished. Finito. And I can go about my life in joy. I don't give a shit what anybody else does. Let them do whatever they want. I'm protected. So are you. Just remember, stay in integrity. That's what Saturn wants. For you to be authentic, be who you're called to be, and stay in integrity. Don't let anybody knock you off your throne. You did the work. Release. Please. Don't hang on to anger and resentment. Release. It was funny because, like I said the other night when I was over at the river with my stones, and I was talking to my friend, he's like, you should be a motivational speaker. I said, that's kind of what I do. It's kind of what I do. Beyond, just doing my tarot cards and stuff like that. And yeah, there are certain times where I vent frustration too. But we need to be able to vent our frustrations with each other. And I thank you guys for holding me up and supporting me the way that you have. My goodness. I don't know what I would do. Spirit knew to bring the people to my channel who I needed just as much as they needed me. And that's what I asked Spirit for. You bring to my channel who's supposed to be to my channel, who I'm supposed to help. Well, I need you guys too. Like I said, my legs were shaking over there at that river. Whew. My heart was beating and racing. I was jumping up and down. I was yelling victory. I had my hands up to the sky. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Be who you are. And if, like I said, yeah, sure, we all want to be liked, but if people don't like me, I don't care. Freedom, freedom. Oh yeah, bring it. That's the Aries in me, and the Saturn is the middle fingers. That's so bad, but it is what it is. You know, I can't be anything else. So if you like my attitude, I try to be positive most of the time. And I really feel, even with my tarot readings, things are going to shift. The energy, even with them, are going to shift, because the energy has shifted now into a more positive vibration. I'm sure I'm still going to get towers and cycle cards because those are the people that are coming to my channel to help with them releasing things. But I'm pretty sure that the readings are going to shift into, oh yeah, into a more future based positive spin. I fasted all day today and I didn't know why. And then I saw the peace dealers come and want to do a healing invocation. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. All right, Spirit. Now I understand why I fasted all day. Because when you fast, you can move energy a lot easier through your body. I rock a lot too. It feels good to smile. And have peace. Now, I do have to talk to my daughter at one point because she took things completely the wrong way and lit into me like no other. That Aquarian nastiness that Aquariuses can be. She lit into me. And then my Mars in Aquarius came out and lit right back. So her and I do need to have a talk. I was releasing so much stuff last week that I didn't need the extra energy of any kind of, I didn't want her to have to be around that, of what I was releasing and purging. And I needed the peace and quiet so that I could just do my thing in peace. And she took it completely the wrong way. Not to mention, I really saw the damage of her stealing from me. And yeah, it was a few years ago, but I didn't understand how much she actually took until I actually broke the vase open. I was like, oh my gosh. It's pretty much it was all gone. And I get it, like it was a few years ago, but it still pissed me off because I mean, it my kids did it, my friends did it, my boyfriends did it, my not necessarily my family, but yeah, my kid. I was always the scale was always like this, or should I say like this? I was getting the shit end of the stick every turn. But now the scales are being balanced. Yep. No more unequal. I wanted to do an energy clearing on my daughter too, and she did. You cannot do an energy clearing on somebody who does not want it. And I wasn't going to do that with her until she's ready. But she's really going through some stuff, and I'm very concerned and worried for her. So at one point, I do need to talk to her. But I've been working on stuff myself. Like I said, I have these necklaces I need to sell. I am going to be sending some out for people who have already emailed me about them. But man, they really got nailed with this full moon and over at the river, and I got 2 of them fixed. I have 3 more to go. Basically, they all just need unclogged. 2 of them are fixed. The one, it was clogged, but then the belt was off. That was the only thing that was wrong. Like, it was just stupid. Like, and these people just, oh, they're broke. No, they're not. All they had to do was unclog them, put the belt back on. The belt wasn't even broke. The belt looks brand new, and I'm just like, and I'm going to give one to my mom. She had said, do you have one that's like lightweight? And I'm like, yeah, actually I do. You can have it. So I got to unclog it. Yeah. I now understand, like I said, why I got the reason why I had the shitty tenants that I had. My dad, yesterday, he came and put up new light fixtures in the upstairs, and he's like, said about the woman downstairs is like the woman from Pacific Heights. Or that guy on Pacific. If you ever saw the movie Pacific Heights, is like the tenant from hell. Yeah. Yep. Like that's some Pacific Heights shit right there. I know I've had this happening to me so much. Well, not anymore. Saturn is in charge now. He will get in the proper tenants that are supposed to be in those units that will take care of the place and not trash them. I will be going in and doing inspections every 2 weeks. They will see my face. It will be in the lease. I will be showing up. You'll have a 24-hour notice. And I will be doing inspections every 2 weeks. After all the hard work I put in there, oh my gosh. Yeah, every 2 weeks I will be doing inspections. I can't just pop in on them. I have to give them a 24-hour notice. I can't just do a surprise check-in. They have a 24-hour notice. But usually if there's some bullshit going on, they're not going to be able to get it cleaned up in 24 hours. Hell, it took me 6 months. I had one guy, legit, that was living in the one, smash my hand in the door when I tried to go in. I gave him a 48-hour notice and told him I was coming over to fix stuff. And he wouldn't let me in the apartment and smashed I have a migraine. And smashed the door on my hand. I called the cops, and the cops wouldn't do shit about it. Oh, that's yeah. I said, he assaulted me. That's a civil issue. Cops in this town need, I'm telling you, every structure. I released the Pluto and Saturn tonight. Government structure, the police force, the fire companies, anything that is in power and control over this area. I know. And yelling the way he was too. Well, guess what? I got him out of there. Oh, yeah. Do you want to know what he was doing? I found out. He was cooking up freaking meth in my apartment. That's why he wouldn't let me in. I'm telling you, I had some real fucking assholes. Some of the worst tenants in my life. And the nicer I was, the more assholeish they were. I had cops. There was one cop that, after all that, he was a new cop on the force. I met him when I was having issues with my kid. Yep. I got him out of there. He legit had cardboard over top the freaking heating vents. So nobody could smell the smell. All the light fixtures down. All the light bulbs out. I knew exactly what was going on. Well, they went in and they had to break the back door, which I needed to ultimately fix, but he legit locked me out of my own fucking apartment. He changed the locks on me. He changed the locks on me. I couldn't even get in my fucking apartment, that bastard. And I never took any of these people to court. I still got time. I still got time. I know where he's at. But is it really worth it? No. It's called clap back, bitch. I get back in my game. What happened to me? And a lot of it, I'm telling you, a lot of it had to do with that friend cursing me. The best revenge is to do better in life. That is the best revenge, is to come back harder and better than you were before. In a no-nonsense way. Now I know I have the support of Saturn. And I have the warrior in me of Mars, that people aren't going to screw with me. Yep. I saw the universe deal out karma this year. Holy moly. And of course, the empath that I am, I felt bad. But that's not my problem. That's their own karma. I have bigger fish to fry at this point. So, yeah, you guys hang in there with me. I appreciate you coming on with me while I go live. If you guys get a chance, um, if you guys get a chance, please go over the healing invocation that the piece over on the Peace Dealers channel was extremely powerful that he did. The clapback spell, powerful. And the release, like, I mean, last week was tears of purging and releasing, and I was in agony. This week it was tears of joy. It's like balance, the balancing act. And now we all will be doing this probably our whole lives, but this was a time that I needed. You have time. I can't make your wish for you. You're a spiritual giant, Jess. You just don't realize it. You're extremely powerful, girl. And you got such a loving heart. Shine bright like a diamond. 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 Little Rihanna for you. I always liked that song for some reason, and it was funny because the dude that I was dating at the Florida guy, he didn't like that song. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. He didn't like that song. You and I were beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Eye to eye. Yeah. I can't sing, but whatever. I can't help it. I think I still am having my peace talk tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't really heard anything from Mike. So I don't know if he's gonna still want to do it. I wasn't on the I don't know. I have to message him and be like, are we still up for a peace talk or what are we doing here? So that I know. Either way, I'm gonna let y'all go. You guys have a wonderful night. Just stay in a space of gratitude and know how loved and how blessed you are. No matter what it looks like. Yeah. I love you too, sweetheart. Be grateful for the little things. Be grateful for the people who are entering your life that don't have selfish motives. Both my ears are ringing. Well, thank you. And my animals too. I'm thankful for them. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Oh, you did? Yeah, I gotta get a hold of her. She messaged me earlier today, but I just know she's so busy. Okay. You can do that. I did have a Reiki scan last night. I had the I hate to use that word, but natural healer. I had a scan last night and my root chakra is still a little bit clogged. It's So Thursday, I'll be getting some energy work done on me. So I'm excited about that. 6 p.m. I need it. Because I can't be the best I can for you if I'm not the best I am for me. Well, I'm very fortunate that I know one personally at this point. And I said his name was Nathan. No, his name is Jason. I'm extremely lucky and extremely blessed. Not only like I'm getting interconnected with other people that are in the metaphysical community as well. My one friend, the one who I was talking to on the phone today, she actually went on an amethyst dig. I'm like, she found the coolest crystal. Because I wouldn't know what to look for. She found the coolest crystal. And my goodness, you could feel the energy just coming off that crystal. Like, I was like, holy moly, that's powerful. I got to get me some more. So I might be going on some excursions this summer. She had asked me to go to the gym with her, and I was like, not today, man. We could talk, but I'm not going to gym. I got some stuff I was doing, like, to get my tree set up and stuff. As you see. Tree. I'll be hanging my necklaces on. Looks like a Christmas tree. Yep. Oh. See, that's so cool to me. You know, we have caverns here too in Pennsylvania. Underground caverns. But I don't know what crystals would be found in them. We have a lot of like we have Penn's Cave and we have Woodward Cave. Super cool. Either way, I'm gonna let y'all go. You guys have a good night. Like I said, I gotta get a hold of the peace dealer. I gotta see if we're still on for tomorrow or what he plans on doing. So I'm aware because I have no freaking clip when we're doing our peace talk. I'm ready now. I think. Well, I live in Pennsylvania, so I think the dig that she went on wasn't around here. I think she actually went out of state for that, and I was like, I know there was lots of arrowheads and stuff found in this area where I live. Like I said, this was all Indian territory, all of it. The Oneida Confederation. Chief Shook let me look him up. He's the overseer over this little town. Our high school is named after him. We have a mountain named after him. It's called Chickalemi Lookout. I'll have to go up there that's what I'll do. I'll go up there sometime and do a live at the top of the mountain and you can see all of my town. There is. The marina is awesome because that's right where both the channels converge. Right over here at the river where I go all the time. The energy flow. Wow. Oh, yeah. But I wasn't able, for the last 2 years, I was in the midst of healing myself. I was in the midst of going through everything being lobbed at me by dark forces. Can't really just say it was just a person. I was in the midst of being lobbed from every angle, whether it was It was every angle. I felt crushed. But I needed that. Yes, I did go into hermit mode. And I'm still coming out of hermit mode. For 2 whole years. And yeah, I did work for the county for about 5 months, so I wasn't in hermit mode at that point. I was helping people. But when I lost my job with the county, because I was trying to get them, some of my, they call them consumers, I was trying to get some of them into therapy, and they came up with some bullshit lies about me because there was narcissists running the place. And I don't take that term lightly. I'm talking legit. That's what's over this whole self-love and self-care is not narcissism. Learning to love yourself so that you can love others correctly. It's the same principle of forgiveness. You got to forgive yourself first before you can forgive others. With narcissists, they can't they don't forgive. So they can't forgive others, and they hate themselves, so they can't truly love others. They're always in competition to get one step ahead. Well, I'm usually 20 steps ahead spiritually at this point, but I needed the hermit mode. And now everything is just coming back into convergence for me. The proper person, my person, will come into my life at the right time. The key is to not push. The key is to just be. Oh my gosh, I'm rhyming right now. I got bars, man. The key is to just be. Do it. One of these times I'm going to take y'all for a walk around. I'm going to show you how ancient this area is. It's hard to do at nighttime. Right up the street this is the oldest part of this town. Like I said, it's all sacred Indian territory. This is all Indian burial ground area. Because if you think about it, how do you think the natives, someone passes away, they just put them in the ground. They didn't have coffins, really. 1600s, you put them in the ground. Well, the way you put houses over a bunch of with negative energy and nasty music over an ancient site, you're going to stir up some nasty stuff. Aw. Queen of Swords, 444. I need a roommate. Come on up. If anybody's looking to move to Pennsylvania, I need a roommate. So, do apply within. I do love you guys. I'm going to get off of here. Sorry I didn't do any readings today. I had some other stuff I was doing. I think tomorrow's supposed to be my peace talk. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the peace dealer, except for he did give me his address so I can send him his birthday present, because his birthday was last week. So, I have my necklaces ready to go. I'll show you some if you haven't not saw them. Well, I have one on. Actually, I'm wearing one. See? Yep. I will be wearing these suckers. And they will be packaged like this. But there'll be 2 cards in them. One from the Song of Solomon, well, 3. An angel card, one from the Song of Solomon, which is the pure motive of love. And The other one will be my personal, that spirit gave me my personal scripture of Psalm 91. So you have to just email me. You just email me. I don't have a shop yet. This was something Saturn put on me to get these stones. Email me, and whether I do PayPal, however I know I'm supposed to charge 25 for these, or wait, 20 for these, or 2 for 35. You know, and plus I got to figure out the shipping and handling. And I also have I'm making chakra alignment bracelets like this. I'm stringing them myself. So I made this one, and yeah, it's really nice actually. So we'll see what else I do want to get Blue Flame integration t-shirts made. So if you guys are interested, I want to get some. I need to figure out a logo, which I think I already kind of have an idea. I kind of already have an idea. Oh yeah. But I want to get some t-shirts made that I can actually put on and do merch. Well, I just started my stuff. I just honestly just now. I want to start getting in. I'm actually going to be going into a class about making essential oils. Like I said, I'm getting connected. I'm getting connections now with people that are invaluable. So I want to learn how to make my own essential oils and have my own line of product. But yeah, that's the bracelets, and they're all going to be different. So no two bracelets. I mean, they will be similar, but they'll all be different. Your piece of jewelry will not look the same as somebody else's. So either way, I'm going to get off of here, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Pleasant dreams. We're soon coming into eclipse season, and it's going to probably be pretty intense, depending on where things line out in your chart. If you need any help, I love you too. Sending you all love and light. But yeah, I do need to get a merch site. I got to figure this all out. Just get my channel monetized. I do take donations as well. Just getting my channel monetized was huge for me. So that was a big deal. Oh yeah. I hit 2.6K subs. So I'm growing. And just that in itself pisses people off. Being successful and helping people and being authentic. People love me for who I am. I don't have to be fake. Just being able to be you and shine your light bright. It exposes the darkness in other people, and they don't like it. Not at all. They can't stand it. When you can be authentic and be yourself. And that's what I want for all of my people. Like I said, these are all for healing. Inner healing, body healing, powerful. When Sharon said, "You're the healing stone," yes, I am. And I will be putting my energy into them. And that's what I do. protection. Psalm 91. For the love of your life to come in and treat you perfect. That's Song of Solomon. Loving yourself. Song of Solomon. So, everything's coming together the way it's supposed to. Scales are being balanced. And I have just to be me. That's all you have to do is just be yourself. And the right people will come along. Like I said, if anybody comes at me like in a disrespectful, like I have a lot of dudes. Oh, trust me, it pisses them off. Your success pisses off people that don't like you. When you shine bright and their fakeness gets exposed, they can't stand that. But that's not, I'm not judge nor jury. Saturn and Pluto are. Spirit is. I don't need to do a damn thing except for be myself and stay in the highest of integrity and love people correctly. I practice the golden rule. So all that golden rule stuff as I got screwed over, Job moments, 100-fold in goodness coming back to this girl. So you guys take care. I love you. I'll let you guys know if I'm still on with the peace dealer. Like I said, I'm really hoping that our peace talk is going to happen. I'm not 100% positive what he has lined up. He had said about pushing it to this Wednesday, and I was cool with that. But I haven't really heard anything since. So, but like I said, I did ask him for his P.O. box so I can send him his birthday present. Like I said, I do want to get merch, so BFI. It's funny, and like I don't even know how it just came up that's what Spirit told me to call my channel, Blue Flame Integration. And I'm like, oh, okay. Blind faith. And when I say BFI, people are like, now that they kind of catch on, they know, like it's BFI coming right at you. Central Pennsylvania. So I'm gonna let you go. This is like an hour and 13 minutes long. It was good talking with y'all. Thank you for coming on and supporting me. I love you. If you ever want to donate to my channel, I'd appreciate it. If you want jewelry, let me know. Email me. beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. We can chat. I'll let you pick out your piece, and then I'll send it to you. Because I'm going to have them all hanging from this tree back here. I'm probably going to prepackage them, but I'll take them out. I don't know if I should have them prepackaged. Back it up, Jackie. I don't know if I should, or if I should just hang them. But I think that they'll hang better in the bags. Kitties. And they got kitty love all over them. My psychic animals. All right, I love you guys. You guys take care. Have a wonderful night. Mwah. Peace. Good night.